The Swifties are going to kill me for this one. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to Music Talk. Today we have a brand new album review for you guys. Today we are reviewing Taylor Swift's Evermore. This is her 9th studio album following her album Folklore, which came out a few months prior. First off, before I continue on with the review, am I the only one who thinks it's weird that Taylor Swift is cursing a lot more in her music? Not that I care, I'm just saying when she started cursing in her music and we all freaked the hell out, she started doing it more and more, like, hey, I'm gonna say another curse word. You ready? Like, just like a bunch of kids, like, sitting in a group just cursing at each other. Anyway, here's the review. In all honesty, I haven't really been excited about a Taylor Swift record since Reputation. Her 7th studio album, Lover, was her worst album she had ever made. She really lost me there. I really kind of just, I was like, damn. Lover was a disaster of an album. And like I said, I was really disappointed in that album. And, you know, I was like, she honestly hasn't had anything greater since Reputation. As far as her newest album now and Folklore was better. Not saying that this album was a complete disaster like Lover was, though. This album just kind of feels rushed. You know, the lyrics are on point for most of the album, but there's just a lot of weak tracks on this album. There's a lot of weak tracks. I usually rate the songs 1 out of 5 stars, you know, when I sit down and have my first listen. And the ones that I really enjoyed, that I felt were the better tracks on the album were Gold Rush, Tolerate It, Coney Island, Marjorie, and Evermore. I think those were the highlights of the entire album. Her more weaker tracks were 'Tis the Damn Season, Happiness, Closure. You know, those had a 2 stars, while others had maybe a 3 or 4. All in all, it's not a terrible album, but for someone who's followed Taylor Swift since the very beginning and someone who's a big fan of her older stuff, you know, from her country debut album all the way to Reputation, I can see her music declining over time, and it's really sad. You know, like I said, I don't hate Folklore. There's a lot of good tracks on that. There's a pretty good amount of tracks on this one, but it's just not as good as it used to be. You know, what was once working for her is not really working much anymore. I feel like when she transferred over from Big Machine Records to what was it, Republic Records, it's just not the same. There's something different, and I can't really put my finger on it. Now, I know she has issues with this Scooter guy, whatever, from Big Machine, but you gotta admit, her best work was with Big Machine. But like I said, I don't hate this album. It's not the worst ever. I probably won't listen to it much, but out of these two that were released this year, Folklore was definitely better. But all in all, I would rate this maybe a 5 out of 10. It's kind of disappointing, but not so bad. It's decent. I'll give it an Anthony Fantano's decent. It was okay, but it could have been better. But there you go, guys. There's my album review. If you like it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time on ATV.